Good afternoon, everyone. It's Phil Grant with Baird Warner and Crystal Lake welcoming you to another edition of the Real Estate Minute. This is, of course, where we talk about all things real estate, be it buying, selling, leasing, be it residential or commercial properties, really in the hopes of helping you to make a better, more informed decision when real estate matters come up in your world. We hope this July day finds you and your loved ones safe and healthy and well. We also hope that you had a great July 4th holiday weekend. The weather around Chicago was absolutely fantastic, so I know that we all enjoyed that. You know, there's been a great deal of talk lately about whether or not we are in the middle of a real estate bubble and whether or not or how soon that bubble is going to pop. And of course, everybody has an opinion on this. I read an article today from the people at Keeping Current Matters, and their take is that if you're looking for an answer to this question, if indeed we're in a bubble and if and when will it pop, that it's good to go to sources that actually work in this area, study this area, and understand this area. So I thought today I'd just share a couple of their comments with you. The Joint Center for Housing Studies issued a report recently just mentioning that conditions today are quite different than they were in the early 2000s, particularly in the area of credit availability. Instead, they say the current climate in housing prices reflects strong demand amid tight supply. And that's exactly what we're seeing. Nathaniel Karp, who is the chief economist at BBVA, says the housing market is in line with fundamentals as interest rates are attractive and incomes are high due to a number of things, including the fiscal stimulus, making debt servicing relatively affordable. And he also goes on to say that underwriting standards are still strong, so there is little risk of a bubble developing, actually. And again, this is a huge part of the equation because obviously after we went through what we did during the Great Recession, underwriting processes, underwriting standards were changed for how people were able to get a mortgage. Obviously, a lot of people who have gone into the market over the last couple of years have gone in with a much stronger equity position than they did back in, say, 04, 05, and 06. So I think that's probably one of the biggest reasons that we are going to be in pretty good shape here. Bill McBride of Calculated Risk says it's not clear to me at all that things are going to slow down significantly in the near future. In 2005, I had a strong sense that the hot market would turn and things would get ugly, which unfortunately it did, and it did. So today, he says, today I don't have that sense at all because the fundamentals are there. Demand will be high. Obviously, millennials will play a great part in that demand as we go forward. Prices will keep rising for a while again because inventory is so low. So that's his take on it. Mark Fleming, who's the chief economist at First American, says, looking back at the bubble years, housing prices exceeded house buying power in 2006 nationally. But today, house buying power is nearly twice as high as the median sale price. He goes on to say that in many markets, it's hard to believe, but housing is actually undervalued there. So if you look at those four individual and the four groups, those four people that we're talking about here, they all strongly believe that we're not in a bubble and won't see a crashing in values as we did in 2008. So that, I think, overall is very good news. Again, if you're going to take information from somebody, I do think it pays to take it from somebody who works in that industry and who studies the industry and who knows it. Speaking of which, if you or someone you know needs to buy, sell, or lease residential or commercial property, again, with interest rates being as low as they are right now, it's a marvelous time to do this. Reach out to the old real estate problem solver at 815-788-2198. And we would be happy to sit down with you and talk about really what's important to you and to your loved ones or to your business as far as reaching your real estate goals. So thanks for taking a minute to watch. Please take care of yourselves, take care of your family. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.